So, that thing I was saying about complete naval superiority, yeah, we don't have it anymore. I'm hoping we've done enough damage to keep them back, but I doubt it. One thing we can do, good grief, we're getting overwhelmed, is naval bombers. Set you... fuck, manpower. Hurry up, focus!
Attention. Aux ordres.
Okay, they escaped. Took some pretty hefty damage. But we'll get you repaired pretty quickly too. Let's just go down to the bottom. And we have another strike fleet on the way over, so we're not being left defenseless.
Écoutez.
We're just going to need to hold this area with some difficulties. Just need that manpower. They are driving hard for Paris. Flipping hell. Where the hell are all the purples?
Écoutez.
Supposed to be 9 divisions on this line. I count 3. 7.
Attention.
Right, you. Stay in Paris. Oh, we're losing here again. Flip. These damn Finnish defenders, they're not giving in. Why are you getting such big terrains? It's a marsh. I guess it's a marsh. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is get you lot to head into here as well. Sorry. But you are going to be key for me escaping from this death trap. Ouch, losing a lot of ships. Where's my reinforcements? Where are you going? Oh, Spain's probably cut this off. Yeah, they have. Interesting.
Aux ordres.
Well, I'm about to take it myself, so there. Right, what are we researching? We are getting superiority. The other reason we're getting our asses handed to us is because we have no doctrine. That's true. Yeah, we're losing this. Okay. Not a problem.
Allez, on se bouge.
Time to push this back.
Gardez vos distances. Attention. Aux ordres.
It's the French Dunkirk. Come on. You stay...
Écoutez.
Actually, you're about to go there, it's fine. Half of you stay here.
Aux ordres.
As long as these guys are... No! How the bloody hell did you outrun motorized? Ah, shit. Blue Weapons about to go.
On se maille. Allez, on se bouge. Attention.
Nope. We lost 6 divisions of our mechanized. And Paris is about to fall. Fucking hell. How did this go south so quickly? I'm astonished. Now I kind of feel how the Soviets felt. And the Soviets are still getting pushed back, even after all of this.
Pareil. Bougez-vous.
Okay, the focus finished. We have manpower again. Good, because we're going to need it. Expand the citizenship, get me more. And we are going to immediately spend all of that manpower we just got. Gone. Well, the mechanized forces got home. What's left of them. Have you got here yet? Oh, for... Wasn't expecting to be completely blocked off the coast of France. Thought that was a thing only Britain could do.
Écoutez.
It's not over. We don't surrender very easily. Though when we do surrender, we have nowhere to run to, which is a slight problem. How are things on the Spanish front? Fine.
Pareil. Pareil. Tirs ennemis.
How are tanks losing even against infantry? Oof. Oh no, that was German. Oof, that wasn't. Yeah, that's all of the ships that were caught in port repairing. And this is the remnants of my... Oh, good lord! You have no destroyers. I better turn you off. Shit. Yeah, do not fight this. This is silly. This got very bad very, very quickly. Good grief.
Attention.
Alright. You lot need to focus on getting Paris back. So Paris is where my industry is. Let's reduce the line. So we still have a lot of equipment, although our motorized has taken a thrashing. We also have a lot of research. 41. I think I want the 41 tanks, please. Romania joined the Central Powers. Of course they did.
Attention. Aux ordres. Pareil. Continuez d'avancer. Tirs ennemis.
So because of this, victors of the bloody Great War.
Tirs ennemis.
I don't understand why I lost it in the Free France game. Because I would have put way more effort into getting rid of it if I thought I wasn't automatically going to lose it. Because in Free France it just disappeared and I'm still not entirely sure why. Oh, is this the... Yes, you finally arrived. Although you have absolutely no organisation. So you'll probably lose this fight. Yeah, stay there. Oh, flipping hell. Repair, please, repair. All because that little group of Finns wouldn't die. So in other words, it's all Finland's fault.
Écoutez.
Yeah, not having any doctrines just makes your troops just stinking garbage. They're terrible.
Paré.
It's too dangerous. We'll get cut off here. I just don't have the troops to protect this whole line. I lost 10 mechanized units. 10! Well, hopefully the Soviets are doing a bit better. I don't think so, though. %.
Écoutez.
Did the spies start getting anywhere? They did. They're still going, though. Haven't really discovered anything particularly interesting just yet. One unit is beating 4. 4! He's not even a tank, he's an infantryman. Oh, he's getting supported. Yeah, we've lost this already. All because I dedicated about half of my army to trying to close that little pocket, like 3-province pocket. And it took so long that the German army was just able to push through my front line. Why didn't I get any military doctrine? Because I still have Victors of the Great War. Land doctrine research speed, minus 75%. It takes you about 3 years to research every level. The gutting thing is, I don't think I saved before that war began. Actually, this is only back in February. Maybe I did. We were only in June. June. It's like 4 months. I think this is just before the war started. Well, now we know. Well, we're working on rearmament, but rearmament's not the problem, manpower is, so we're going to grab this. And then I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to sit here. That was just a nightmare, exactly. Definitely don't want to revisit that one. Eesh. Right. I want more medium tanks, because our light tanks are way out of date. Get defensive focus. What do you think I'm trying to do? First of all, manpower, because that's what we ran out and that's where we died. Then we need to get defensive focus, then we're going down this line. But again, the reason I was not focusing, or not prioritizing this over, say, finishing off the industry, is because in my last game, that Victor's the Great War just disappeared. Just gone. And I never needed to go down to army reform. I never had it. And I'm still not sure why. I thought it was just when I was declared war on by another great power. Apparently not. So we may already be shot in the foot. I mean, I do still have an enormous economy. Much more, actually, than Germany has. So I'm just going to need to rely on just sheer resource output. It disappears when you have the Civil War. Are you sure it was the Civil War or not when I became Free France? And why did it disappear when I had the Civil War? I didn't change country or anything. Right, let me think about this for a second. Oops. Motorized was still where we were struggling last time. But that's mostly when we were actually being aggressive. I think I need more of these anti-tank devices. They could possibly be a little bit useful. Maybe. I don't know. They seem like a bit of a weird, newfangled fad. Infantry tanks sound dumb. Infantry slows down tanks. Doesn't matter when they're heavy tanks. Heavy tanks are already slow. And a heavy tank unit will give 50% of their armor to the rest of that division. Which means you take way less casualties. And less casualties means you take less organization damage. Means that you lose battles less. Not to mention the manpower loss reduction. And it's a big one. Okay, let's try that again. No, it doesn't. Oh, this just requires one of them. Okay, in that case we're going levée en masse, because who doesn't like more heavy tank models? And also cheaper infantry equipment. It's too late for these two. And right, we never bothered with the Sedan thing this time because Germany declared... Yes, I know! Enough honk. I've made my decision, I'm sticking to it. Alright, whoa, no, not that much. Austria-Hungary has called Estonia into the war against... Yeah, blah 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 blah. Fighty people. I'm not joining your faction. I am building some more destroyers because I need them. We also need to grab the Mediterranean fleet before they go sailing off around Africa. Italy is not on our side, but they're on the same side. And had I set up any of the air wings? Yes, I set all of them up actually. I just need to assign them.
Écoutez.
Change your colours to what these guys were. Oops.
Gardez vos rangs.
Just so I don't get myself confused, because that would be annoying. Alright, I think that's where we were. Do I know what people use horses for now that we have armoured cars? Military police. Suppression. They're just cheaper. They're basically cheaper armoured cars. And I do need to have you lot on convoy escort here and here. Go sink their submarines. Here come the Germans. Here come the Germans. Alright, so on the defense we can still hold. Spain declared war on the Catalonian Communion. Spain still hasn't declared war on us, but this is good. Because it means I get to narrow my front line. I can also go to you. Lend-lease, and we are going to use our industry to prop these guys up. Because while my armies might suck, my industry most certainly does not. Six. Whoa, that's a lot of Dutch guns. Hello, Dutch guns. That's what, 70,000 guns we're sending off to the Soviets? Have fun, Stalin! Does that require ships? It does. Have some convoys too. Alright, good stuff. That should certainly help. Hold the door. Hold the door. More economy. Yeah, so as I was saying before, it just takes me a little bit of time to basically turn the economy from let's build loads and loads of civilian stuff to let's go military. We are basically the European America. And we are starting that process already, but we need more. We need to go all in. And also manpower. Manpower is the big problem. Okay, so we have infiltrated Britain. Now we really need to infiltrate the rest of Germany. I think getting that information would be good. Then my intention is to infiltrate their army once we have enough intelligence. And everything else good from there. You guys don't seem to be running away from battle. You should be. Have you arrived? Where are you? Ah, you've arrived. Excellent. Strike force. Here. Here. Good stuff. Ah, miners. I want you mine laying in the English Channel. Let's make sure we get that dominated. One area where they could really screw me is there's a couple of ports here which I can't cover with ships. So I need to make sure that we get a little bit of a garrison going. Why are you so low? Oh, all the infantry equipment I just gave away. Haha. Yeah, that's a problem. It's not a big problem. It's a small problem. Just means I need to start actually making some more modern weaponry. We can do that. Alright, let's get some more tungsten from you, Portugal. Alright, let's do this. We're still sinking all of the poor Finnish ships. They keep on doing these little probing attacks, but as long as we have this much of a defense here, we seem to be okay. I mean, actually, one thing which I'm tempted to do is I'm going to grab the armored units, and we're going to move you here, and we're going to push them up to the Rhine. I'd much rather be defending across the Rhine than not. Still means that we're going to be a little bit open up here. We can just move the armor back up there again once our lines down here are secured. Okay, so the French Air Force is staying very, very solid everywhere.
Écoutez.
Which is what I like to see. We're going to have maximum planning preparation that we can have so far. Yeah, that still makes me laugh. Good old Emu Empire. Are we repairing with all of the shipyards that we could be repairing with? I'm going to say no. Now we are. Imperialist Civil War in centrist Australia.
Pareil.